Hi, my name is Lestat, and this is a new video work in progress of visual animated enchants 2023. I'm sorry for my bad English, so don't judge me about that. I'm not English speaking. So as you can see, I've been touching the artifacts. This is a unique effect on Vultrad. It's like a glowing blue flame with some smoke going on. Not sure it would be a definitive effect on it. I'm trying to to experiment. I can show you other effects. This is Chillrend. Chillrend has the classic ice frost effect on it, and this glowing green square and recalls to paralyze effect. It's also a unique effect for this artifact. Mostly all artifacts will have a unique effect, and also all weapons, like generic, let's say generic magical weapon, will have this unique effect. Of course, the mage will kinda have the same kind of effect. The mage stamina or the mage magica absorb also will have this let's say same pattern of the effects. This is Soul Trap. It's very softer smoke effect going on the blade. I try to show all the how the effects are working on daylight. I have a very light MB in use, so you can see how the colors are visible during day. Of course, they are more visible during the night. They emit also light, but also during day they have these effects. What make these effects particular are these flowing magic going on, and this beam forming on the blades. Most of the mage and absorb have this effect. This is one of my favorites. It's absorb health, and you can see they have red beams forming on the blame and this fluent blood effect. And as you can see, when you swing, you have this effect, emission going on all over the direction you are swinging. I think this will make fight more colorful and more magical. This is Dragonbane, another unique effect. It has the shock effect and the dragon power. I'm not sure it's gonna be definitive, but it's one of the idea that I had, and it's unique for this kind of shock. Banished by Daedra is also one of my favorite. It's this violet being stars being all over the blade. It's less, of course, less fluent than the other effects. Undead is turn undead is one unique effect with this flowing smoke light circle. I try to give some kind of obvious idea, like turn undead effect is must be something lighter, something that is against the darkness or against the undead, and this kind of recall the light circle, something magical, something more the good against the bad. and as you can see, you know, when you go on the dark areas, it looks, you know, it looks a bit better. Maybe here on the lighter it gets a bit lost, but of course this is a yellow light effect. So I think nowadays most people is playing third person, so I usually play in first person. I prefer first person, but I think people nowadays they play mostly third person, and so effects looks good also in the third person. Let's see. Okay, this is also a unique weapon. This is Archon Sword, and he has the classic fluent blood effect of absorb health, but because he has also, I don't remember if it's damage magicka or absorb magicka, it has also the blue beam forming on the blade. So something that recall, you know, both of the effects. And of course it's unique. It's a bit off because the sword is curved, so it looks a bit strange. Lunar weapons, they have the classic rotation effect that was in visual animated enchant first version, so it's mostly like something to remember, to recall that mod. This is chaos effect from Vibrant weapons. As I told in my previous video, I've been introducing all the effects, visual effects from that mod, almost of the effects from that mod. There was some kind of problem with the flame showing in this chaos effect, but I found a way to make it visible. It's a bit odd in the first person, but in third person work kinda great. Okay, I wanted to try to see if the was reflecting the effect on the water. Usually in the dark you can see the color reflection. Oh, let's see now. Oh, this is Fear. Fear is one of my favorite also. It's very simple effect. It's this violet smoke going on the blade. It's very cool. It's a very simple effect, but I think it has the idea of something that involves the blade. So the mod is almost done. I think I have just to test it, and I will release it maybe if everything goes well in a week. Oh, this is a new effect. This is damage magicka, and I thought about some flowing beams looking like kind of like spider or like electrical beams, and also these small electrical beams are showing on the blade, and when you swing you see all these beams flowing around, and this is damage stamina. It's basically the same effect. It's really nice to see when he swing, it doesn't disappear. It's a bit strong maybe in first person, but it's cool. It gives the idea or something. So for everyone of you asking, the mod doesn't affect any enchantment. I mean, like, it's not affecting the power of the enchantment. It's only visual. I try to stay very simple this time. And one of the most I think one of the mistakes I made with the first version of visual animated enchant was that I modify also some of the enchantment. I mean, like the power of the strong, and that made some trouble or broke some of the artifacts power. So I try to stay very simple with this mod and to make everything like compatible. You will not have any kind of other problems. Yeah, I think I have only this. Woolrad, you almost see this as other artifacts, and this has also damage stamina, but with a different effect. This should have like the beans and the flame. As you can see, there is a bit of flame going on. And this is Woolrad that you saw in the beginning. So yeah, I'm covering basically all the weapons. Bow will have effects from the knife, from the dagger. I don't know how much they will affect the visual, and yeah, mod will be soon out.